the 2020 sci-fi mystery film, The Vast of Night. It's the first feature from director Andrew Patterson. It was released on Amazon Prime in May of 2020. When a radio show in 1950s New Mexico is interrupted by a mysterious audio signal, a man named Billy calls into the show claiming to have heard the same sound while working on a secret military project years earlier. Billy explains that servicemen were tasked with building an underground bunker to house an enormous unidentified object. Through the years, Billy learns that similar projects took place throughout the country, and the same signal was heard on those projects. The film's two main characters, Everett Sloan, played by Jake Horowitz, and Faye Crockett, played by Sierra McCormick, then take what Billy has told them and try to identify the sound. As for what I felt worked about The Vast of Night, number one is the fact that while the film is set in the 1950s, and there are definitely elements that feel of that time, the switchboard that Faye operates at her job, and the idea of an entire town's identity being built around the high school basketball team, there are also elements to the film that feel timeless. This is a movie about two high school friends going on an adventure, doing something that they know they probably shouldn't, but pursuing it anyways because to them it seems important. The second thing that I felt worked really well about The Vast of Night was how the characters of Faye and Everett are written. Their personalities balance each other out perfectly. Faye is smart and earnest, but she's also shy and not as confident in herself as she should be, whereas Everett is charismatic and smooth talking, but he's sly and probably more confident in himself than he should be. But the way those two characters were written worked really well. As for why you should watch the film, director Andrew Patterson financed the movie himself and made it for just $700,000. And it's important that small budget movies like these get seen so that these directors who have big ideas can continue to make movies and down the road with bigger budgets make the movies that they're passionate about. As for what I would rate The Vast of Night, I'm giving it 4.5 out of 5 stars. It is a superb character study driven by the performances of Jake Horowitz and Sierra McCormick, and Patterson's ability to build tension and get the audience to invest in characters through his framing of close-ups, his use of long tracking shots, and the fact that he only uses a background score when it is absolutely necessary. So that is this week's Flix of the Week, The Vast of Night, available on Amazon Prime. I will be back next week with the next Flix of the Week.